Hi, I'm Colin with Blocksmith, and in this video I'm going to cover exactly how to get your Blocksmith workspace set up. As you can see, I've just created a workspace, and now I'm actually going to go through the steps that are required to actually get this workspace set up and ready to use on my first day. We really recommend doing this before your camper class starts, so that first day with your students can be spent entirely on creating and making games rather than on installing new builders and getting your workspace set up. So once again, we really recommend doing this beforehand. All right, I'm gonna follow this button to my workspace dashboard, and this is exactly what you'd see when you get your workspace set up. It looks like at the very top there, we have a blue banner that says Start Here. So I'm just gonna click there to get started. But I do just wanna say really quickly that this overview page that you can see right here is very, very helpful. It immediately shows you how many students you have waiting for access to your workspace, as well as some other very important options like assigning curriculum and your subscription information. If you ever want to find your workspace homepage, you can just click up here in the top left corner, and that will take you directly to your workspace homepage. If you ever want to get back to that overview page, or what we also call the admin dashboard, then you can just find your workspace name over here on the right, click on that, and you will immediately be taken back to your workspace overview page or your admin dashboard. All right, let's take a look at the steps that we need to do to get this workspace set up. I'm going to click here to get started, and it looks like we have just 4 steps to do now, as you can see. Our first step is actually going to be choosing and assigning curriculum, or quests, as we call them at Blocksmith. You can add quests to your workspace just by clicking right here, and that will take you to the content library. All right, as you can see, we have several different quest curriculum to choose from. All you need to do is just click on one that you find interesting. We really recommend these top 3 for intro quests because they teach you everything that you need to know to get started. So I'm going to click on the first one, the Classic Games quest. And you can actually see just a few screenshots of some of the games the students would make during this quest, or as they go through the curriculum. There are also some descriptions, some line standards, and when you're ready, you can actually just click on this button right here, Add to Workspace, to get it just added directly to your workspace for your students to be able to use. It does look like I have another window that just popped up here, and this actually contains a lot of important information, or really just one really important line, which is that the quests are not automatically assigned to users. So I wouldn't be able to give this immediately to my students. Instead, I need to choose how to assign it to them. To do that, I'm going to click on Manage Quests, and now I can see my Classic Games quest here. Once again, there's a little blue banner that contains some really important information. Right now, this is just telling me that I don't have any users assigned, so I'd like to choose some kind of assignment option for my users. You can choose that assignment option just by clicking on Quest Management Settings right here, and then you choose between either a manual assignment option, which is the default selection, or you can have an automatic assignment option, which I will select right now. And this basically applies or assigns this quest to any and all students as they sign up with my workspace. All right, so it looks like I have my quest set up here. I'm going to return to my overview page, and looks like I actually have my how to set up my workspace page already open. All right, now after assigning the quest curriculum, our next option is to choose how we want students to sign up. There are 2 simple options to choose from, and you can select them just by clicking on that select button right there. The 2 options are a quick sign up option versus a full sign up option. The quick sign up is the default, so that's the one that is pre-selected. And basically that means that students will be managed by your admin account. So they won't need an email address to sign up. All they need to do is just invent a username, a secure password, and then they can sign up as a managed account under your admin account. Then you have the power to do things like change passwords and review content files that they produce. The full sign up option gives them the ability to really own the account themselves. To do that though, they would need to submit and verify an email address. That one's a little bit harder to, or a little bit longer to sign up, but it does give students a lot more control over their work and allows them to reset their own passwords and things like that. So choose one that works best for your situation, but just remember that the quick sign up option is the default one. Let's see what it takes to finish this up. Looks like we just need to download the builder now. That's a very simple process. You just need to choose which target platform you're going to use, whether it's Chromebooks, Mac, or Windows computers. Then download and install the correct builder for your device there. And then finally, we can look at some of the customization options for workspaces. I'm going to go back to my workspace homepage, because what that just told me is that I have the power to customize this whole page. For example, I could put a school's logo in this top left corner, or I could apply manual my own screenshots or pictures in this top banner bar here. You can even write text that appears for the students in this bottom area if you want to give them instructions on how to get started. That's what you need to do to get started with setting up a workspace immediately. Some of the other options, like getting your students started, signed up and added to your workspace, we'll cover in another video. And we'll also cover some of the ongoing things to keep an eye out on for your workspace. That is what it takes to get a Blocksmith workspace set up. I hope yours goes well and quickly, and thank you for watching this video today.